The mighty Manchester City, the reigning champions of English football, have hit a wall, losing 5 games in a row, and got trashed yesterday by Tottenham 4-0 in the Premier League immediately after Pep Guardiola extended his contract with them. How did the seemingly invincible team crumble like this? And who is the main reason for their humiliating losses? In this video, I will explain it all to you in full detail, so watch until the end not to miss a thing. Before I dive into this video, please hit the subscribe button and watch on notifications to start getting daily breaking football news from us. Thank you. Manchester City's recent slump has shocked the football world, as the once dominant and strongest team has suffered 5 consecutive defeats, an astonishing collapse for a club that was previously untouchable under Pep Guardiola's stewardship. Yesterday, Tottenham trashed them 4-0 in the Premier League. The shocking part is that they missed numerous possible goals, which could have ended the game with roughly 6 goals. This dramatic decline is raising serious questions about the future of both the team and their manager. Pep Guardiola, the tactical genius who led the City to their most successful period in history, now finds himself under intense scrutiny. His complex, innovative strategies, once hailed as groundbreaking, are now being blamed for leaving his players confused and disjointed. In their recent defeats, the team's fluidity has completely evaporated, with Guardiola's constant tinkering and changes in formation leading to more chaos than creativity. The City's problems extend beyond tactics. Key injuries, such as Kevin De Bruyne's absence, have exposed a lack of squad depth. The reliance on Erling Haaland to carry the attack is becoming a glaring weakness as opponents learn to neutralize the Norwegian forward. Meanwhile, City's midfield has become painfully predictable, with Rodri struggling under the weight of his responsibilities. What's more alarming is Guardiola's failure to address these issues in the transfer market. While rivals like Arsenal and Liverpool strengthened their squads in the summer, City's lack of urgent signings, especially in midfield and defense, has left them vulnerable. The absence of a creative spark in the middle and defensive stability is now costing them dearly. This crisis has reached a tipping point. Without reinforcements, City risks slipping further down the Premier League standings and jeopardizing their Champions League hopes. If Guardiola is to salvage his empire, he must act quickly. The January transfer window offers an opportunity to bring in a creative force, such as Nicolo Barella or Jamal Musiala, and a solid defensive leader to shore up a shaky backline. Additionally, a reliable winger could provide the width and dynamism City have lacked since Riyad Mahrez's departure. As Manchester City enters this critical phase, the pressure is mounting on Pep Guardiola to fix not only his tactical errors, but also the squad's glaring deficiencies. If he fails to act swiftly, this once mighty team could find themselves in a fight for survival rather than glory. The future of Guardiola's reign and Manchester City's season hang in the balance. Tottenham fans hilariously troll Pep Guardiola days after Man City boss commits future. The Spaniard's new deal will also take his stint at the Etihad to over a decade once it expires in 2027. City's fixture against Tottenham on Saturday provided the perfect opportunity for Guardiola to cap off the week in style. However, Ange Postecoglou and his Tottenham side evidently did not read the script. James Maddison struck twice in the space of 7 minutes in the first half before Pedro Porro smashed home a third early in the second half to set Tottenham well on their way to victory. Brennan Johnson provided the icing on the cake in the 93rd minute when he slid home Timo Werner's cross to complete the 4-goal rout. The result left the City faithful in a stunned silence, as they could not believe what was transpiring before their eyes. As for the traveling Tottenham fans, they couldn't help but poke fun as Guardiola became the target of their mocking. In fact, Tottenham supporters were heard chanting to Guardiola, "You're getting sacked in the morning." Given Guardiola just signed his new contract, it's a safe bet to say the City board won't heed Tottenham supporters' call. However, the 4-0 defeat to Tottenham marked the first time Guardiola had lost 3 Premier League games on the bounce. It was also City's 5th straight defeat, the most consecutive defeats Guardiola has ever overseen during his managerial career. If the record-breaking runs of losses weren't enough, Tottenham's 4-0 thrashing was the heaviest defeat Guardiola has suffered at home during his City stint. As for Postecoglou, it was the second time in the space of a month he had outwitted Guardiola after Tottenham knocked City out of the Carabao Cup, with a 2-1 victory on October 30th. Luckily for City, the defeat to Tottenham didn't dislodge them from second place, as they remain on 23 points. But if Liverpool beats Southampton on Sunday, Guardiola's side could end up being 8 points behind the Reds. Guardiola and his City squad have proven multiple times they can overcome serious points deficits in the past. But with their star midfielder Rodri gone for the majority of the season and other key players coming in and out of the casualty ward, Guardiola will have his work cut out if he is to lead City to an unprecedented 5th straight Premier League crown. Thank you very much for watching till the end. Let us know what you think about this video in the comments section below, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more breaking football news. See you in our next video coming up today.